This week on The Moment with Louie, we got KellyBo, my brother, back again. Let him know what's up.
It's KellyBo in this thing, man. Real music records, you feel me? Got a lot of shit to talk about today.
You know what it is. Before we get started, though, I just want to make sure that we talk about the first interview, you know what I mean? Because we both came a long way from that. And at the time, we was both just starting up. You would rap, me doing the interviews. And if y'all didn't know, KellyBo was my first ever interview before I got any type of real cameraman. We was just on the phone. You could ask Dallas. We used his phone to live stream, and I was pulling up the questions off my notebook. But now let's jump back into it. Let's start with all the music you've made. How many projects have you dropped?
How many projects did I drop? About 13 in the past year.
How do you like to give it a break, or you just drop it when you feel like it?
My thing is, I don't give it a break.
Yeah.
So like, I write like nearly every day. Like since I was 8 years old, I've been writing every single day. So like, I don't give it a break, but at the same time, I want to push the music that's already out before I drop something else. Right. So like, I guess a break would be like 2 months, and then I start working on another mixtape and drop that after the 3rd month. So yeah. And
isn't like these mixtapes are like 4 or 5 songs either. They're like 20 songs deep.
For sure, for sure. Cause I seen my legends growing up like Tupac, Biggie. They never settled for like 10 songs. You feel me? They went all the way through like 2 diss songs. So that's what I was just trying to do. Just trying to do what my legends did. You know.
Speaking of 2 diss songs, we were talking about a hip hop and R&B album that's in the works.
For sure in the works. I think I'm gonna drop that in about 4 months.
Okay.
So you could probably expect that in the top of September probably. But the whole goal of that was like, cause what I like to do is my music, like everybody has feelings, but somebody told me like you need to make more songs about the girls.
Right.
I was like, hold up, KellyBo got game for the bitches.
So, you know what it is.
So I just figured like I just might as well make a mixtape for him.
Yeah. It's like, I know you seen Malibu's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Bill Buckner down with the bitch.
Yeah.
So, looking back at all your projects, what's your favorite project so far?
The one I put out recently, Misunderstood. Because I felt like that's the one where I reached my full potential of making the music, finding my own sound, and not just being myself, you know, like. Yeah, that's probably one of the top ones. That, and then Can't Rush Success, the first one.
Right.
Because, like, I was gassing shit on that one. So it's like, that's the one, too. You feel me? That's the one that got me to where I am now. People still ask me about that, and I dropped that back in 2017. So, you can just count that one out. You know.
Can we see an album soon, like an official?
Oh, yeah, for sure. An album is in the works. Like, I don't know how soon. Because I'm not the type to put on dates because I don't want to be pushing back dates and shit.
Right.
But album is for sure in the works. It should be probably the bottom of this year, so probably like around Thanksgiving. If not, then the top of January for sure.
Okay. Yeah. What message did you want to send with Hustle and Flow?
Like, basically, I don't know. That one took a lot of thinking because I didn't know if I was going to talk about, like, my flaws or, like, how to bounce back from getting down.
Right.
So I just look back at my life and seeing, like, all the troubles I went through and how I beat those. So that's basically what I was talking about. Like, you just got to hustle and flow, like, you know?
So it wasn't necessarily like a shot at the movie, kind of?
I mean, I got the title from the movie for sure.
Oh, okay.
Because that's, like, one of my favorite hip-hop movies.
Right.
So, like, being a rapper and then the way I hustle, that's just how I just put it together, hustle and flow.
So, in a part of it, though, you talk about this girl named Sierra. Who's Sierra and what happened with her?
He on his radio shit. He trying to get me in trouble. But, man, you know how girls is.
On that bullshit?
On that bullshit, like, I don't know, maybe it's me because I never was good at being the boyfriend type. Like, I guess I'm not fair or whatever. Like, I'm the type of boyfriend, I could go,
yeah,
but you gotta stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I will do some shit. I'll say some shit actually that I don't like to the girl, and then turn around and do the same shit I don't like. You know, so I guess that interfered with the whole shit with her. It did. Like, I came home one day, my shit was outside. Like, she threw all my shit out. But the thing is, she threw my shit out. Like, the shit that I came with, she threw that out. But the shit that she bought me, she kept that in the house. So I was like, alright, so that's what she gonna do. So I'm out. And then she just put it on Snapchat and shit. I'm not a suck ass nigga, so you feel me? I had to just express that.
I feel it. Yeah, that's some foul shit. How many girlfriends you got though?
How many girlfriends do I got, or how many girlfriends do I claim?
Let's say claim.
Actually, nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's one girl right now. You feel me? I wouldn't say she's my girlfriend. See, I don't want to get in trouble. But I wouldn't say like we going out, but like we talking, so it's cool. Like, but even in the talking stage, I'm still the type of nigga like to do boyfriend shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's what like that's my downfall. Like, you know, even though we not together, I'm still doing boyfriend shit.
Oh,
so it's like I'm catching feelings for someone who's not my girlfriend. You know, so yeah.
So taking it a little more serious, but still kind of holding back.
Yeah, for sure. I for sure got a couple bitches. Just in case past situations relapse, you know.
So let's talk about a different subject. You still sip that Bo Tough?
Not tough, but like when I feel like I'm gonna do something like stupid to get me in jail or to help me or to stop me from chasing my dreams, yeah, I'm sipping some Bo. But I'm not doing it like every single day like I used to.
Right.
But it's for sure still in the cup.
For sure. Yeah, I just want to make sure because that shit after a while get dangerous.
It for sure get dangerous. I just see how niggas' stomachs was getting big, and I can't be a skinny nigga with a big stomach. That's not gonna look right.
It's gonna look like one of those African people, bro.
Yeah,
that's how. How many rappers tried to battle you?
A lot.
For real?
Why? I have no clue. But if you send shots at me, I'm shooting back. And I'm gonna make sure you're dead. Like, I done end a couple niggas' careers. If you look back at the music, I done made mixtapes dissing one rapper.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, and they hits. Like, people singing them on Snapchat. And the rapper is not rapping no more. Like, nigga,
blowing up on that people.
Like, bro, like, niggas is, I don't know. But I'm not the type of rapper that just diss somebody. Right. You know? You gotta come at me. But at the same time, when you do come at me, I'm the type of nigga that to figure out, like, what don't you like about me? Like, is it something I said? Is it something I did? Because most of the times, niggas is just hated. So, you know, but, yeah, it's a couple of rappers that try to diss me. A couple.
They dissing on that player Bo.
Yeah, for sure.
They mad because you got that girlfriend. So. What's the hardest part about rapping in Dago?
Like, staying focused, not interfering with the bullshit, the blogs, you know, trying to not doing it for the unity, doing it for yourself, not paying attention to what others are saying. Because in San Diego, it seemed like everybody got a picked favorite. Right. Like, you feel me? So, my thing is, I get caught up in, like, the blogs and shit. Like, when the people say the top 10 favorite rappers and I'm not on the list, I used to get mad about that. Like, bro, like, nigga, I put out the most music, how didn't make a list yet. So, I don't know. So, to me, it's just remembering why I'm doing it, not focus on anybody else's careers or the blogs or whatever. But, yeah, that's probably the hardest thing, at least for me.
Like, just looking at the list and, like, seeing your name not on it?
Yeah, not taking that to offense or getting angry. You know? Because at the same time, when you get angry, you're still going to push the clout for the niggas that's on the list.
Right.
So, I don't want to, you know, have to battle with a nigga and then giving him that extra clout. So,
at the end of the day, that's all a lot of these battles do. It just gives the person that you didn't want to intend to give clout to, give them a bigger fan base.
For sure.
How many people you think rap for clout versus just rapping for the passion of rap?
I think it's like 50-50.
Yeah.
Like, because these days, all you really need is an Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you heard of the rapper KellyBo, but he blew up off of doing the challenges or whatever.
Yeah.
But the shit that some of these rappers be saying on the challenges, like, you can tell when it's somebody's clout chasing.
Yeah.
Or you can tell when somebody's not living the life that they rap about.
Facts.
So, that's, I don't know.
I think it's crazy, like, when someone does a challenge like that, and then, like, they're banging on hard on the challenge,
Yeah.
and then, like, they go and delete all the, like, soft shit, you know what I mean, that they've previously done.
For sure.
It's like, you know what I mean, just live the life that, you know what I mean, you rap about, life that you live.
Yeah, but at the same time, what I had to learn, though, about that is rapping is, like, or well, music, period, is creative.
Yeah.
So people could come out that comfort zone, but at the same time, I don't think, like, you should be rapping about shit that you're not doing or that you're not about, because the people gonna check you.
Yeah, for sure.
They're gonna check you. Like, they're gonna come down tough for you, bro.
Facts.
So.
And if you false claiming and shit, it ain't gonna turn out good.
For sure. The streets is gonna talk to you if you false claiming.
Facts.
The streets, not the people. The streets is gonna talk to you and see what you about. See if you about that life in the music.
Like, did you really grow up there? Did you really, like, because the biggest part, people want to see if you put in work, even if you're not even living in the set.
For sure.
That's what people want to see. It's like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it's like, really though, like.
I don't know, bro. Like, that shit, it's just weird to me the way. It's like, to me, it's like nowadays you can do one song.
Yeah.
They just headed it off to people these days.
Yeah.
One song you're wrong, 3 songs you're wrong.
Facts.
What about the niggas that's really putting in the work, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know though. Like, yeah.
It's like Blueface, he got Big Boy off one song.
Yeah.
And that song been in the works. Like,
in the works.
Like, he dropped that like 2016, and then it recently started popping. But, you know what I mean, more power to him, but like, the little things show how much money behind what you do. And
sure.
People always try saying, like, independent and all that, but when it comes down to it, and you look at someone else's, like, someone's SoundCloud, and they didn't blow up in 2016, but someone get a hold of it in 2018, and it start popping off, you know what I mean, it ain't an accident, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How come you don't post your music on other platforms like Apple Music, like SoundCloud, Spotify?
Because I don't post my music on Apple Music yet because I already got a distribution deal. And really, I don't feel like if it's not an album, people got to pay for my music because I'm doing it, like, to reach out to people. So that should just be free if you ask me. Now, Spotify, I don't know. I never was a fan of Spotify, like, even growing up.
Oh, okay.
So, but people been telling me I should put my music on Spotify, so I'm definitely going to look into that and see how I could do it. But, yeah.
Facts, because I mess with Spotify way tougher. Like, even when I had my iPhone, like, I had Spotify. I wasn't even touching Apple Music.
Yeah, but it's crazy though because most of the rappers, like, that got on, let's say Mozzie, he started off on SoundCloud, dropping hella mixtapes on SoundCloud. So it's like, really, to me, it's just using the platforms that you got and not trying to, you know, do something extra, just to get on. You know, that's how I look at it.
Nah, I feel you. How do you battle writer's block? Because you dropping music left and right.
Last month was really the first time I actually dealt with writer's block. So what I did was, like, because I dropped Misunderstood, and then I was planning to drop something else after that, but, like, nothing was coming out. So I just took a break from music. This is the first time ever that I took a break from music. And it was killing, like, my soul because I'm used to writing every single day.
Yeah.
So I took, like, 2 weeks just to back away from the journal and pen or whatever. I chilled with the family, listened to, like, the music I grew up listening to.
Right.
And then that just gave me more ideas on how I wanted to do my newest music. So, yeah.
I know we talked about a couple samples already, but what are some samples that we can see in the future?
I'm going to do some samples to Aaliyah, 1 in a Million. That's going to be on the R&B mixtape. I did song to Sally, what's this nigga name? Sally Cell. Going down tonight.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use some Drake songs. I did Nipsey song Blue Laces too,
Right.
but like I reversed the beat.
Mm.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for right now though. But my newest music for sure gonna have a lot of samples. A
Facts.
lot of samples.
If y'all didn't know, you know what I mean, he already sampled Survival from Drake. So speaking of Drake, I know he one of your top rappers. So what's your top 5?
If his songs are like
No,
my
I'm
top
saying
5 rappers.
top 5 rappers.
Drake, Nipsey, J. Cole, Meek, and Lil Wayne.
Okay. So, do you feel like you take inspiration from like Meek and like Lil Wayne also? Because I know earlier you talked about Tupac and Big.
Not that I take inspiration from them. I just like lyrical rappers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what I do is I listen to I guess you could say it's inspirational because I like to listen to these songs and then try to write or feed off what they say to see if I could put it, like, not in my own words, but like if I could make my own songs based off of what they did.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What do you think of like? I know we touched on it earlier, but what do you think of like a rapper like 2 Chainz who he makes it known like he lived a certain lifestyle, but he raps a certain lifestyle. You know what I mean?
That's what you're supposed to do, really. But my thing is, you gotta do it the right way.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not out here killing people,
Yeah.
shooting people, selling drugs, whatever the case may be, I'm not finna rap about that in my songs.
Fact.
I'm about to rap about what I'm going through. So if I'm going through something on Tuesday, I'm gonna rap about what I went through that day.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's kind of hard too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, shit, man, get your money.
Fact.
Basically, get your money. If it's working for you, then so be it. Just
Yeah.
get your money. Try to stay safe with it.
Facts. I think it's I think people appreciate transparency. You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
Like when they look at you and they could identify you with your music and they could like see as a whole. You know what I mean? Like and they could relate to your struggle. I feel like that's when they really grasp your music and that's when they really feel what you
Yeah.
wanted them to feel.
Like, it's crazy because damn near every day, a little, I don't want to say the N word, but
Yeah.
a little dude hit me on Instagram or whatever, talk about like my music and how my music relates to them, how it got them through it. So really, that's the stuff that keeps me pushing. Hearing from my fans, the feedback,
Fact.
you know, just knowing I'm helping somebody with, because words is powerful.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I'm pushing like real music right now.
Yeah.
You know, because the party shit is cool, but I want to help somebody.
Yeah.
You know, because I've been through a lot, and I know a lot of people go through the same things that I go through.
Fact.
So me being the person that can speak about it, I know it's helping somebody. You know, and I'm not in it to party.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just me.
And a lot of times though, us as men, we don't get that. You know what I mean? Like we don't get that support from like whether it be like homies, family. Because at the end of the day, people see you as soft, and you know what I mean. You don't
Yeah.
want to be seen as soft, but when you can relate to someone through their music and relate to them like as a person, and actually kind of get that back as an artist, like oh, someone related to me. You know what I mean? Someone felt this type of way because of my music. It's a good feeling because you're actually helping someone that wouldn't have that support system, and now they're able to talk to you through your music.
Yeah. But to me, that whole support thing is crazy because when I dropped Misunderstood, I swear to God, I probably had 2 people that I knew personally to post it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, alright, what the fuck? Y'all don't fuck with my music or what? Let me know. But at the end of the day, it's like they feel like they don't have to post it because they know you. So I just focus on the people that is posting my music, that is giving me feedback, and not worry about the negativity. You know? So, yeah.
I feel that. Can we see KellyBo merchandise anytime soon?
Yeah, that's in the works. I'm gonna have some shorts, some booty shorts for the girls. I'm gonna have sweaters, t-shirts, sweats, you know, whatever else I can make, I'm gonna do it for sure. That's for sure dropping this year. We working on it. Tough.
I'm gonna need a headband. Like I tell everybody, you got some headbands or anything, send them my way because I'm for sure gonna rock it.
For sure.
So if there's anything that you would want to tell to your fans that they don't already know about you, what would you tell them?
You know, I'm just a very authentic person. Like, especially when it comes to this music. If you send me your song and you ask me your opinion on it, I'm gonna tell you like straight up if it's weak or if it's good. But if I say that it's weak, I'm gonna tell you some things that you should do better.
Yeah.
You know, I never been the hater type. You know, it's enough money for all of us to go get. And I just like to have fun, really.
Facts.
So that's just about it.
Make sure y'all stay tapped in. And don't forget, you could hit either one of us and we're going to respond to you. We ain't going to be on no fool shit. And make sure you tap in or get tapped out. This has been a moment with Louie with my brother KellyBo.
Yeah.
You did?